Hello, my name is Vincent Sheehan, and today I'd like to talk about why I do these classical music videos. Why do I go through the effort of talking about these symphonies, pulling them apart, playing musical examples, and then posting them on YouTube? What's the point? Well, I think there's two reasons really. The first reason is purely selfish. It's simply the way I like to listen to classical music. And actually other music as well. I remember as a boy I first got into classical music through the excellent set of CDs and magazines called The Great Composers, and I was won over by the sheer beauty of the melodies I listened to and the thrill and joy of listening to a full orchestra on these CDs. And then eventually I realised I kind of hit a brick wall because I realised I was switching off for a lot of the music I was listening to, and it began to bother me that I wasn't enjoying the music as much as I probably could do. And it took me, a number of years to realise what the key to unlock that door of appreciation and enjoyment was. And for me, it was understanding the musical structure within the works I was listening to. Because with the musical structure being understood, you have a framework to appreciate the other elements of the music, whether it's the melody or the rhythm or the timbre or whatever it might be. So understanding the centrality of musical structure in classical music was a key discovery for me, and it's unlocked, appreciation, enjoyment for countless pieces of music since, which I keep in notebooks. I keep short notes of what I listen to in these notebooks. And I felt that as there seemed to be not many people out there doing this kind of thing, I felt, well, why not share it on YouTube, so that other people might might help other people who similarly want to delve a bit deeper into classical music. My second point is really a wider point. We live in a society where, due to technological advances, we have access to art, literature, film, and certainly music like no other time before, with the internet and with streaming websites, etc. We could listen to 50 symphonies a day if we wanted to. We could listen to 50 albums a day if we wanted to. We could watch 50 films a day if we really wanted to, or we had the time. But do we really appreciate what we watch? Do we really appreciate what we listen to? Are we hearing rather than listening? Now, of course, there's nothing wrong with just, switching off and putting an album on, or putting a symphony on, or walking down the street with your headphones on and having music on in the background, perhaps having the radio on while you're doing the ironing or whatever it might be. That's probably how we listen to music 99% of the time. But I'd argue there's also a place for really concentrating and engaging with what we're listening to. And that's why I do these videos, because I think that there's such a wonderful treasure trove of music out there, and people put so much time and effort into composing it or writing it and then performing it. And I think it's really wonderful to really get down and try and get under the skin of the music to truly understand how it works. And indeed, I think that's the same with other forms of art, whether it's film or art, visual arts, or literature as well. So I hope you find these videos helpful. If you have any suggestions for pieces you'd like me to analyse, please put them in the comments below. And please subscribe if you haven't done already. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.